Hi brothers, my name is Brennan Feder, and it is an honor and a privilege to be your 2021 National Collegian of the Year. While I wish we could be together in person, I know that time is just around the corner, and I hope that you've been staying safe, happy, and healthy from the previous year and beyond. Often in the business world, I have found that many people care more about your accomplishments and your title rather than who you are as a person. And I figured since we're already in this virtual format, the best way to give you an insight into who I am is to tell you about what are my passions and what drives me, rather than just what I've done. I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona, where I also attended college at the University of Arizona. I'm a third-generation Wildcat, and both my parents and my sister attended the same university. I'm also lucky enough to call my sister a brother. I'm a huge foodie and really enjoy sushi, so if you're ever in the Seattle area where I now live, please let's go get a roll or two. I'm a huge animal lover, and I've raised almost any animal you can possibly imagine, from sugar gliders to chinchillas, hedgehogs, tortoises, and many more. Now that I'm a quote-unquote real adult, I have decided to be and take the responsible choice and to become a plant dad instead of raising animals at this time, but I look forward to being in a position in my life where I can once again enjoy my animal hobby. But first and foremost, I love being with people. Empowering others to reach their full potential means the most to me. As I reflect on major milestones in my life, I always find a common theme, and that's that others have helped me get there. Mentors, faculty, friends, brothers, and managers have all poured into my success, enabling me to accomplish my goals. If it were not for these motivators in my life, I would never have the opportunities that I have today. I wake up every morning and do my best to find ways to motivate others because I will never be able to repay the generous folks who have guided my journey. Over the course of my academic and professional development, I've been fortunate to have role models that have challenged me to do more, expand my knowledge, and grow my emotional intelligence. Malcolm Bruni, Vice President of Strategic Marketing and Partnerships at the Coca-Cola Company, was my first professional mentor who empowered me to bring my full self to work and embrace being a part of the LGBTQIA+ community. College of Education Dean Bruce Johnson showed me the immense power of the collegiate voice. And Mike Maloney, my amazing district director, taught me how to stand up for what I believe in and empowered me to make changes for the better. These mentors and advisors have shaped my perspectives, and I want to be in a position where I can do the same for others. My father is also a huge role model in my life. He's an entrepreneur who has worked for himself since graduating college. Growing up, I remember watching him interact with his employees and how well he treated others. He would always go the extra mile to ensure they had flowers to give to their partners on Valentine's Day, holiday presents for their families, and flu vaccines given right at the office. I didn't realize it at this time, but my father was instilling in me the importance of leading by example and treating others with kindness, compassion, and gratitude. My father also taught me the importance of first leading from a position of a follower, which inspired me to eventually seek opportunities to learn and grow in my extracurricular commitments. I took this approach in Delta Sigma Pi starting the first semester of my freshman year. I still vividly remember getting my bid. It was honestly one of the most exciting moments of my life. I didn't realize it then, but that bid would be the first step in finding my best friends and creating the best memories of my college experience. I was fortunate to hold many positions over my time as a collegiate brother, and I have often talked with others about what I call the Delta Sig collegiate life cycle. Pledges enter our chapter eager to learn and develop as young business leaders. Then brothers continue to learn and grow together towards common goals of obtaining their dream internships, full-time offers, academic success, and other key metrics. Brothers are fortunate to often achieve their goals through the experiences of Delta Sig and through the support of their brothers. Now, step 4 is where it can go one of two ways. I've seen many folks take a step back at this point because they achieved their goals and feel as though they got what they were looking for out of the brotherhood. However, this is the point that is most crucial in the collegiate brothers experience. Now is the time for those folks who have achieved their goals to help give back and inspire the younger generations of Delta Sigs. Without a doubt, the most impactful experiences as a collegiate brother for me were the ones where I was able to help develop others and give back to my chapter. Not only were they most impactful, I also grew the most from them. My collegiate experience taught me many leadership lessons that I wanted to share with you today. Some of them include leading with emotional intelligence, empathy, and compassion. Now, these three are all considered soft skills and are rather difficult to develop over time, but constantly getting feedback and focusing intentional action behind emotional intelligence, empathy, and compassion will do wonders for your leadership abilities. The next one is especially hard for me, which is listening more than you speak. I have learned so much from listening to the words and wisdom of my brothers. The next one is the easiest thing I've had to do in Delta Sig, which is to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you and push you to become a better person. This was my favorite thing to talk about during recruitment because each one of my brothers inspires me every single day. They are way smarter than me, and I take little bits of knowledge from each of them in all of our interactions. The last one took me a while to be able to reconcile with myself, and that's to engage in activities that fulfill you. Don't partake in all these events just for a resume builder. Make sure that you're truly getting satisfaction and self-fulfillment from the actions you take as a brother and in the world beyond Delta Sig. Now, as I look to my professional life, I've transitioned to an adult, and I'm working for Procter & Gamble on the Amazon team as a growth analyst. While I'm only a few months into my role, I've learned many business lessons that I also wanted to share. First, be open to critical feedback. While this may sound like a relatively obvious one, it can be difficult to hear those things that you may not want to hear, but they will be instrumental in your development and your self-awareness. Acknowledge your areas of weakness and seek ways to be able to build upon them to form them into a strength. And last but certainly not least, adopt a growth mindset in all you do. For those of you who may not be familiar with what a growth mindset really means, it's the belief that intelligence can be developed. Some key attributes of maintaining a growth mindset include embracing challenges, persisting in the face of setbacks, seeing effort as a path to mastery, learn from the criticism, and find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. What I want to do for all of you as your National Collegian of the Year is to advocate on your behalf and amplify your voices. I want to be a resource to you fraternally, personally, and professionally, and I encourage you to reach out on any time through LinkedIn, Instagram, email, text, or whatever form of communication works best for you. I want to celebrate your successes and help rebound from shortcomings. I'd love to attend your chapter meetings, and I'll see you at Leads and other regularly scheduled programming. Delta Sig is for life, and so is the love and commitment that I have for you as my brothers. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of Grand Chapter Congress, and I hope to see you soon in person.